So a week or so ago I put up a video showing my new drill grinding machine, an MR13A, which I'm very pleased with. So while I was very pleased with it, I was kind of giving up on the idea of being able to accurately drill small drills, specifically drills below 4mm, certainly drills below 3mm. So in the last few days I've been refining my technique a little bit, and I'm now successfully sharpening 2mm drills. So I can now capitalise on the full capacity of the machine, 2mm to 13mm. So let's take a look. The collets are specified as MR13A, which is the size that they are. However, they're not standard. Standard collet has the size of the collet at the front, for example gripping milling cutters. So the front of the collet is a specified size with clearance at the back. However, these are the specified size at the rear with the clearance at the front. So if you think you can buy some MR13A collets to use on your grinding machine, you can't. You'll have to buy them specifically for the grinding machine. Okay, so I've got a 2mm drill in there. I've got the collet tightened so that it's not tight but a reasonably good fit on the drill. So you've got to take a lot of care to set this drill up. So set the dial to 2mm. Put this in. So what I find is you've got to use pointy nose pliers to access the drill, which is a little tricky. Okay, I've got a hold of the drill, push it in and rotate it so the flute comes up against the jig, and then tighten. So this collet is a 2 to 3, so it's tightened down to its smallest size, and it does take quite a lot of torque to get it down to that size. The collets are available in 0.5mm increments as well. So personally, if you're going to be sharpening a lot of drills, I think it's worth getting the 0.5mm increment collet set as well. Anyway, we'll give this a sharpen. It's not actually in bad condition, this drill, but we'll give it a sharpen and have a look at it. Okay, so you've got to take a lot of care here. So initially I was getting really bad results. The problem was that I was putting this in with this rotating portion as far anti-clockwise as it would go, putting the drill in and then sharpening like that, when in fact really it doesn't work well that way. You have to turn this rotating part as far clockwise as you can and start in that position. Okay, here we go. Just be very gentle. The wheel, I think, is a little coarse for these small drills. You can barely hear any grind, but it's taking a cut. On the other side, very gently. And that looks pretty good. We'll have a look at it in the microscope. So that's a 2mm drill, sharpened just on the flutes, no back relief. So it looks pretty good. Okay, what I've found with these small drills is when you put the back relief on, which is optional really, that kind of ruins the grind. It's great on the bigger drills, but anything above 4mm. But on these smaller drills, what I've started to do is just not bother with the back relief grind. But I'll do this one so we can have a look at it in the microscope and see what it looks like in comparison to what it did before. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought. We'll have a look at it in the microscope. Yeah, you can see there. There's a slight back relief, and the same there. So actually that's turned out quite well. I think that's the best one I've done. I have had these 2mm drills and that sort of size come out really badly after the relief, so I think it's really hitty missy. Take your time to grind it very carefully. If it doesn't look right, just do it again, set it up again and do it again, because it's not that easy to set up accurately, but it's very possible. Okay, so this is tool steel, so it's quite hard. I've got to set a drill in, so we'll just put a spot on that for the drill to line up to. Okay, so I'm probably going a bit slow for this size drill. I could increase the speed by changing the bolts, but I can't be bothered. So we'll just see how we get on. Going very well. Okay, I don't have any gauge pins, but this should be a 2.1 drill. If we measure it on the shank, see what it is. So that's 2.07, say 2.06 to 2.07. See if that fits. No, that's no way that's going in. So it's a lot less than that. This is another 2mm drill, and that is 1.97, 1.96 to 1.97. So obviously under 2mm. Oh, that's a nice fit in there. So let's measure the one we've used to drill. 2.99, sorry, 1.99. That's a really good fit in there, so that's drilled spot on size. So I would call that a success. So we're grinding 2mm drills after some practice and refinement of technique is very possible.